3 weeks can feel incredibly long when experienced in the same way as the riders of the 109th Giro d'Italia. Today marks the final 131 kilometres of a race that will total 3,466. What remains are postcard images of a truly beautiful Italy.
Allora, è stato un bellissimo giro. Credo però che il momento che mi è piaciuto di più e che mi ha lasciato di più è stata la tappa di ieri che abbiamo fatto in Friuli. Ricordava Gemona Biancavallo, ricordava un evento tragico per il nostro paese. Il Friuli ringrazia e non dimentica.
For the 16th time, the race began beyond Italy's borders. And from the very start, it proved to be spectacular. Full of twists, drama, and remarkable feats. Like those of the man who's won the Giro, Jonas Vingegaard, and his phenomenal team. Yesterday's stage, defined by the double ascent of Biancavallo and the memory of the earthquake that devastated an entire community 50 years ago, saw several attempts to rewrite the script.
It's obviously nice that I can honor all the victims also from the earthquake.
But in the end, the strongest prevailed. For the 5th time in this Giro, he rode away from everyone, winning with arms raised amid the roar of a crowd that's come to admire this courteous and composed champion.
È un grandissimo campione, ha vinto tutti e 3 i Grand Tour.
For me, what more stands out is the way we rode as a team here, where the atmosphere we've had in the team. Of course, all our stage wins has been extremely nice.
Ha vinto tante tappe, credo che sia veramente un grande esempio.
Behind the day, 4 riders sprinted for second place. Gall claimed it ahead of Hindley, Guy and Arensman. The general classification remains unchanged. Behind Vingegaard are Gall, Hindley, Arensman, Guy, Eulalia and Stoner. The cyclamen jersey goes to Magne, the blue jersey to Ciccone and the white jersey to Eulalia.
Yeah, I will never forget this Giro. It's what we live here, what we feel here in this Giro. Dress maglia rosa and now finish with maglia bianca. Yeah.
After yesterday's efforts, today is all about celebrating the competitors and a final hurrah for the sprinters. Today's 131 kilometres raced around Rome finish with 8 laps of a 9.5 kilometre circuit in the heart of the capital. Set against Rome's beautiful avenues, monumental landmarks and ageless past, today's race climax is the perfect setting for crowning an extraordinary achievement by a rider who's looked unbeatable from the very beginning. Jonas Vingegaard will begin his countdown to the finish, ready to fulfil his dream of adding the Giro d'Italia to his Tour de France and Vuelta titles. Up to now, only 7 champions, Merckx, Gimondi, Anquetil, Froome, Nibali, Contador and Hinault, have entered the exclusive Triple Crown club. Vingegaard, the Dane, arrived in Bulgaria with his photo slapped across sports newspapers around the world previewing the Giro d'Italia. Jonas has a warm heart. Look how he kisses the photo of his family fixed to his bike frame after each stage win, but his mind is ice cold. He's never felt pressure. He carried the expectation of finishing this Giro in the pink jersey with natural ease, as if it were the most obvious outcome, and he's not put a foot wrong. After the opening stages, which didn't play to his strength, his performance exploded on stage 7 at one of the most iconic finishes of the race, Blockhouse.
Margin of victory won't be big, but Vingegaard tastes victory at the Giro, kisses the handlebars.
On the same summit where the world first discovered a young Eddy Merckx in 1967, he dropped his rivals and shattered the previous climbing record on the Abruzzo ascent.
Yeah, Vingegaard is an amazing rider. He proved it already a lot of years, but this year he showed that he was really strong, and I think he is ready for the Tour de France for an epic battle with Pogačar.
A stage that feels like a celebration, beginning with sweet treats, candies that Vingegaard seems particularly fond of.
Eulalia stealing everything.
Ed ecco che è stato dato il via alla 21esima tappa.
Urbano Cairo, president of RCS, officially starts the 21st and final stage of the 109th Giro d'Italia from the Ur district in Rome. At the front of the peloton is a parade of riders who've won the classification jerseys. With toasts and a showcase moment for the teams whose work helped Vingegaard, Magne, Ciccone and Eulalia claim the pink, cyclamen, blue and white jerseys at the end of the race.
And these two have developed instantly a very, very good working relationship.
The first attack comes from Filippo Turconi, the youngest rider in the Giro, who takes the intermediate sprint, the Fountain of the Zodiac in Ostia. The peloton then comes back together. From the Lazio coastline, the race enters the city circuit to be repeated 8 times.
That's a nice place, isn't it?
The impact of the Colosseum, the imperial forums and the breathtaking beauty of the Eternal City is simply unforgettable. As we've often seen in previous stages, the pink jersey Team Visma Lease bike moves to the front but allows the early skirmishes to unfold. The pace picks up, the rhythm becomes irregular. Turner and Mifsud move to the front and open a gap of around 15 seconds. But they're caught right at the Red Bull KM line, crossed in order by Arrieta, Morgado and Bianche. From the now compact peloton, Baer and Rochas attack.
The MPs, the members of parliament for the Italian Republic, debate the issues of the day and hopefully find the solutions.
They managed to gain a maximum of 21 seconds before being reeled in with 27 kilometres to go. Then a group of 4 breaks away: Cavagna, Rochas, Sobrero and Campanese. The pace rises again. They're almost immediately brought back, but the peloton splits and Filippo Ganna catches everyone off guard, moving to the front alongside Sobrero and Stuyven. Their acceleration is powerful. With 14 kilometres to go, this move could surprise everyone. As the bell rings for the final lap, the 3 leaders hold a 17-second advantage. Ganna's pulling without any support. If the others collaborated, the break might succeed, but they don't. The peloton catches them and the sprint begins to take shape, with Jonathan Milan's team placing 3 riders at the front, soon joined by Maigna's men.
Mirko Maestri goes on the offensive just at the moment that Filippo Ganna was caught. Groenewegen unleashes his speed. The Dutchman hits the front. Milan alongside him. Milan now getting that big sprinter's frame moving. But there's Paul Penouet as well. Penouet, Milan. Milan's got the power this time. Milan to take it all the way. Milan to take the win. He's done it. He's done it. Jonathan Milan.
Yeah! Yes! Yes! Congrats, guys!
Avevo Max davanti che mi pilotava, quindi mi ha messo la ruota di Dylan. Io lì sono fatto la mia volata, quindi insomma siamo penso molto contenti del giro che abbiamo fatto.
With a great move, Jonathan Milan finally claims his first stage victory at the Giro, beating Lonardi and Penho. And now it's official. Jonas Vingegaard wins the 109th edition of the Giro d'Italia ahead of Gall, Hindley, Arensman, Guy, Eulalio and Stora. This Giro has crowned many riders. Some have made history, others have laid the foundations for an incredible future. From tomorrow, we'll already miss the Giro d'Italia. All that's left is to start the countdown to the 110th edition.